Okay. Okay, this is Inav and Avios Albatros. Okay, this is what we have so far. We got the GPS right here, okay, located under the airplane, on the wing. Is attached with HU-16 in both sides and in front. Okay, so we're gonna put a piece of electrical tape right here to make sure that in an accident, you know, the devil is the devil and water may come in. The whole flight control is being with conformal coating. Sorry, I got only one conformal coating. The whole flight control. Okay, the top and the bottom boards, and except for the top right here, you don't do the top. Oh shit! Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use a full side crossfire and crossfire protocol. The wiring it's very simple. Okay, I use these blocks of DuPont blocks. This is double and one single. Okay, and one single, and that's what it is right here, right in front. This one is on one piece, so there is no way to actually make mistakes and plug in things if something goes wrong. We have in UR6 right here in front of the board, the receiver, okay, the crossfire receiver with crossfire protocol, and then we have right here the in UR2 we have the GPS, and then UR3 is going to be the digital FPV, but it's not hooked up yet. I need to sacrifice another airplane. We have a back right here that is actually attached to the main battery. Okay, it's attached to the main battery, not to the flight controller in any way. So I have this if I want to put some peripherals or lights or whatever, and I don't have to stress the flight controller, the regulator and the flight controller. What else? We have right here engine 1, engine 2, then we have aileron, elevator, and rudder. 5 and 6 right here are for my pan and tilt, so they're open right now. And then we have the I built 7, yeah, 7 is flaps, and right here we have the aircraft lights. You know, I'm stealing 5 volts from the main rack. What else? We have exits for 2 ESCs, okay, after the current sensor, and we have the main hooked up right here, right here in the bottom, okay, and it's attached to a zip tie to the foam, because if I jank this doing the battery, then it's gonna rip off my pads on the board or in a crash. so I'm gonna prevent that. Then we have right here the cable that goes to the receiver that I don't know where I'm gonna put the receiver yet. I already flew the airplane, so those 2 points right there are the balance point of this aircraft. So I use pins that they use for sewing. They're both in there. What else I can say about it? Everything is secure, or looks secure so far. Right here on the little nuts, I'm gonna put a little bit of E6000. That way, if the nuts get loose, it will not come off. Okay, you never know. Well, I think I'm done. I think. Oh, hold on. And this is the rudder and the elevator. And as you can see, it's only one DuPont that actually is sticking out. The other one is recessed. And the same way is on the airplane. So when you plug it, you don't have to guess which one is what. You just plug it and that is done. And of course you're not going to do it with the airplane power, so it will be no problems, no issues. What else I have to say about this? Well, that the board is attached with 3M double stick tape, and on top of that, in the borders, it got E6000. All the borders have E6000. So that way in winter, when it's cold and the temperature drops, this thing don't move and cause a crash. So it's seated properly in there. And what else I can tell you guys? That's it. I gotta put it on the fuselage and start testing everything, and after the test, we'll see what happens. I like to have a differential thrust, but in landings, differential thrust is not recommended too much. So we'll see. I may ask the community for what I want to do, and maybe somebody that it's really good in INAV will tell me how to do the differential thrust in a 3-position switch, one off, the second position with differential thrust, and the third position of the switch with no differential thrust. Something that I have no idea so far how I'm gonna manage, because this airplane need to be taxi on the runway or on the grass with differential thrust. Otherwise, it's gonna be a mess. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I keep you posted for the final actually set up, when actually the airplane is flying with INAV and trim and everything. So we need to fly it again to trim it manually and do the mechanical the mechanical setup, and then to start tuning INAV and get this baby ready to go. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, let's fire up this. We got a smoke stopper right here, because one single blue genie comes out, and after all this work, it will be terrible. Oh, by the way, I have the right here, the hookup for the flight controller. So it's gonna be covered with a 3D printed thing, waterproof. So any no splash will ruin it. Okay, Here we go. Oh, let's keep finger crossed. Oh, hold on.
Welcome to Jumper TX. Engines disarmed. Manual mode. Flaps up.
Let's see. Indoors. How many satellites we can get? Here we go. No blue smoke, please. All right. Uh-oh. The radio just went into...
Receiver still connected.
I'm too close with the radio. Let's turn it on and turn it off.
Welcome to Jumper TX.
Okay, here we go.
Engines disarmed. Manual mode. Flaps up.
No blue smoke. Oop. It drew too many amps and I reset it. So let's give him some more amps to the smoke stoppers. All right. Now let's wait for satellites. We got beacon lights. We got navigation lights. Yeah, we got satellites. All right. Perfect. Let's see if the horizontal works. Yeah, perfect. Working. Five satellites.
GPS good.
All right.
Ready to fly.
Indoors. Excellent. The GPS in a good location. I got six satellites, but that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna put the cover. Actually, no, because I need to test the engine, so I need to remove the stopper. Otherwise, it's gonna trip because it's drawing too much amp. So, all right. Need to find. We need to find a location. We need to find a location for this receiver. Somewhere. But for now, too much work for today. We're gonna stuck it in there and put the top off, and let's see if the engine's run and every. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot to put the screws in there. Let's put the screws. Okay, we got the screws installed. We have the power in there, and we're ready to test it. Let's see what happens. Okay, engine's armed.
Engines armed. Manual mode. Engines armed. Engines armed.
All right. The engines were sync and Inav, so everything is fine right there. Okay, let's see. Right aileron, left aileron, good. Up elevator, good. Left rudder or right rudder, good. Left rudder, good. Now let's test Inav. I'm gonna take the engine off.
Engines disarmed. Engines disarmed.
And we're gonna put it on
Angle mode.
in angle mode. And let's see how the stabilizing mode is working. Bear with me, guys. I'm only one person. Yep, it's going up. It's going up. Elevator is going up. It's going down. And the rudder is little, because it's supposed to be like that, following the yaw. So this airplane is ready for maiden. Second maiden. Remember, you gotta do the maiden and manual mode, and then train the airplane properly, okay, in manual mode. But you trim it mechanically after you trim it first with the radio, and then unhook all your flight controllers, okay, pin the flight controller with pins. I don't want to go through the whole thing again. There is a video that I posted doing that. I think it was in the Killer Whale, so you can watch that. What else? What else we have here? Well, the fly modes, but I got props, but I'm gonna move the airplane the other way because it's gonna blow the whole my whole fleet against the wall. So we already test angle mode. Now we're gonna hold it, and we're gonna do arm it first.
Engines armed. Angle mode.
Okay, it's arm. Okay, angle mode.
Altitude hold. Acro mode.
And all the flight controllers are moving properly. And this one is the one that is going to turn the engines on. So I better be very careful and don't put your hands there. All right, here we go. That was cruise mode, which the cruise is really high right now. This airplane did not been flown yet. And then we have return to home.
Return to launch.
And it's not gonna do anything, but if we are in acro mode and we hit the failsafe, the engine should start. Okay, here we go. And when I move my sticks, it will go out of fail-safe. So,
Engines disarmed. Engines disarmed.
okay, done for today. Thank you guys. Now we're gonna check how many amps this baby does in full power. Okay, because it's attached to the ESC is attached after the current sensor, so.
Engines are manual mode.
Okay, let's hold this airplane.
Engines disarmed.
40 amps. This airplane is drawing 40 amps with both engines. So, we're okay. I think it's rated for 80 amps, the current sensor, I think. I'm gonna check. But it's 40 amps. Okay, perfect.